Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Astrology Today. My name is Mel Rose, and I'm here to share your daily aspects. Today is Thursday, August 11, 2022. The sun is in Leo, where we express ourselves in grandiose style, letting everyone in on our secrets to success. And Venus enters Leo today. We take special pride in the people and things we love at this time. We demonstrate our feelings in very obvious ways, and we can tend to be extravagant or show off a little bit. Today is lunar midsummer. This is the lunar midpoint between summer solstice and autumnal equinox, and appropriate that it falls on the full moon in Aquarius at this time. Full moon in Aquarius is a time to celebrate our recent accomplishments among friends and allies, and the lunar midsummer is a home side observation of the first harvest. So the effects of the culmination here are doubly notable at this time. Fixed fire and fixed air, friends. With so much fixed energy on board for this celebratory time, we can expect there to be some competition for our attention in terms of what or who we are honoring. That's okay. You're one person and you can celebrate however works best for you. Personally, I get dressed, I show up, and then I just enjoy the company of good people no matter what. We don't all have to be the star of the show, though it would be natural to feel like we're one of the stars just by showing up. We start on the moon side of the page today. This is where we explore the inner life, how it feels to be us and who we are, and how we show up at home and among the people we keep close. At 3:08 this morning, Central Standard Time, friends, Moon goes sextile to Jupiter. Cancer, Sagittarius, and Pisces. Jupiter is retrograde right now. We start off early today with a generous, friendly, and social vibe that I hope will carry us through the day. Then at 7:47 this evening, Moon goes square to Uranus. This is Cancer and Aquarius vibes. Changes of heart at a time like this can put us in a challenging position with the people we keep close, okay? So always communicate when your personal preference is changing. And then after midnight tonight at 12:58 a.m., Friday morning, Moon goes conjunct to Saturn, Cancer, Capricorn, and Aquarius. We come back down to Earth. This aspect brings our feeling life to a sense of sober reckoning that may come across to others as cold or distant. There are a few things happening on the sun side today. This is where we explore our experience and self-expression in our work, social, and civic lives. So this morning at 7:53, Sun goes square to Uranus, and this will be with us through August 18. So, Leo and Aquarius, these are your vibes. This brings about a restless feeling, okay? Like something is about to change. It's a little buzzy. Perhaps we have some impatience or anticipation, and this will be with us for about a week. I will be interested to see what is arising, friends. And then at 1:30 this afternoon, Venus makes ingress to Leo, and this will be with us through September 5. As we discussed before, Venus in Leo is a time when we want to show off our lovers and perhaps show off for our lovers and then perhaps show off our lovers off to other people. There is a potential to be extravagant with our spending, so keep an eye on those material resources, friends. It's fine to celebrate good love in style, but we don't want to be wasteful or set ourselves back financially, right? Then at 4:44 this evening, p.m., Mars sextile Neptune, and this will be with us through August 21st. Aries, Scorpio, and Pisces, bold and interested in feeling connected. This is a very sensual vibe that could lead to some sexy fun time for some of us. In any case, we have courage and a desire to mingle. This may be a good time to meet someone new. And then at 8:36, Sun goes opposite to Moon. Leo and Cancer, these are your vibes. This is the aspect that indicates the culmination of the full moon. Imagine it. Opposition. So the sun is literally on one side of the sky and the moon is on the other side of the sky. And so the sun is shining full blast on the side of the moon that we can see, and it's completely reflected back on us from the moon. So let's say tonight we pause and we celebrate what we have made, grown, and otherwise achieved so far. Full moon ritual and spell work is often focused on release, and I just want to make a note on the timing for that. We probably want to take the time to pause, reflect, and appreciate our path up to this point before diving into rituals for decrease. I plan to celebrate tonight and then do that work tomorrow after the moon has begun to wane. In the ongoing column today, where's my ongoing column? Here we go. I had to bring out a whole extra page, friends. Okay, so Pluto continues retrograde through October 8. Neptune is retrograde through December 23. Saturn continues retrograde through October 22. Jupiter through 11/23 or November 23, and then Chiron is retrograde through the 27th of December. We talk about these every day now, and there are more retrogrades going to come in. So I'm going to start discussing them in more brief and general terms for the most part, mainly because we have so much else going on over here right now. Retrograde applies to planetary themes, a sort of focus on our personal efforts and experiences. So Pluto's transformation vibe, Saturn's sense of responsibility, Chiron's efforts to help us with healing. These are all turned within, and the inward focus is here to help us notice how these things shape our experience and our reactions. So we are then empowered to choose our own approach rather than thinking we have no choice and we just have to sort of let things happen to us. I will say with transformation, like the transformations we're going through, we cannot avoid them, but I wouldn't say that we have to let them happen to us either. We can step forward into the transformations we see occurring with a sort of positive attitude and a willingness to take new things on. So in the ongoing column, in addition to the retrogrades at this time, we have Venus opposite to Pluto here through August 15. And we may find ourselves looking with envy upon the nice things another person has. This has more to do with our own fears and insecurities than anything someone outside us has done. It's an attitude to notice, but not to indulge. After all, Venus is trine to Neptune here through August 13, Taurus, Libra, and Pisces. Noticing those things we'd like to have for ourselves is the first step in the direction of having those things. There's no need to have an attitude like, oh, they have this thing, so now I can't get it. Venus trine Neptune is a blessing, friends, a sacred opportunity to state your needs and desires in an unselfish way. If we can do so in a creative and elegant way, so much the better. Spirit gives extra points for using your imagination. And hey, also, Venus is sextile to Mars through August 13, Aries, Taurus, Libra, and Scorpio. Collaboration makes good things happen. We have the fertility and the creative drive to make our fondest desires manifest at this time. However, keep this in mind, Mars is square to Saturn through August 18th. Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Aquarius. The harder you try, the less you're likely to achieve at this time. So let's put our generative powers here to work on things that unfold easily right now. No trying to shove that square peg in the round hole, okay? If your efforts are going poorly, try a different path, a path of less effort. It's not very often somebody says, hey, don't work so hard, and I always find it a little bit of a relief, so good news, don't work so hard. North Node here is conjunct to Uranus through August 15, Taurus and Aquarius. The shifting availability of the sources we like to receive can be annoying. One thing we've noticed at our house is that the place where we regularly pick up our groceries, isn't always not available. They're not always able to fulfill the entire order. So we get like some parts of the meals we planned, but not all of them. Stuff like that happens. And then sometimes it takes them a week or more to electronically apply the charge to our bank, and that's too long. So now we have decided to change stores, even though we know we will pay more for some of the things we like to get, and we'll have to change some of the brands we're using. This is Uranus conjunct the North Node in Taurus. When the reliable source becomes unreliable, we have to be flexible. We have to be ready to try doing things a little differently. That's what Uranus is all about. Mercury is quincunx to Jupiter here just through today, the 11th. Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. We've had this moment of bright, almost too bright optimism. I know I felt it. And with Jupiter's retrograde, the hope is that this optimism has informed some of our personal growth. And then the Sun is trying to Chiron here through the 17th. Aries and Leo, we begin to express ourselves in a new way at this time. Don't worry. It's not a facade you have to put on so that you'll seem more positive, more confident, or more well-resourced. The truth is, since you've been going through these transformations and realizations, your own light is shining through. You can be more like yourself now and find acceptance and support out in the world where you may have feared that you would not. Okay, coming up. This Sunday, Sun goes opposite to Saturn, and we may want to take a little break from our daily routines and responsibilities. Mercury goes quincunx to Chiron, bringing up the potential for some anxiety. And Mars goes trine to Pluto, lending us a sense of power and direction. Also on Sunday, Saturn's perihelion brings the intensity of these resource struggles here to a head. And the third quarter moon in Taurus will greet us next Thursday, the 18th, with an opportunity to actually start letting go of things that no longer serve a purpose for us. And that's it for today's astrology, friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like my video, subscribe to the channel, click the notifications bell. I post here every day, and I wouldn't want you to miss a thing. For a longer, less formal version of this reading that includes further insight from Tarot, please check out my other channel, Astrology Today and Tarot with Mel Rose. The link is in the description. I appreciate you all so much for tuning in. My love and gratitude go out to each and every one of you, and I will see you all back here tomorrow for more Astrology Today.